Welcome to Make It a Better Day. I'm Daniel, and joining me is my partner in crime, Megan.
Always a pleasure being here, especially since you still haven't forgiven me for that disastrous family dinner where I set off your smoke alarm trying to recreate your mom's lasagna recipe.
3 times, Megan. You set it off 3 times. But hey, at least it gave us all something to laugh about for years. Speaking of family memories, today we're diving into the power of family, nurturing your roots for a fulfilling life. Michael J. Fox said something that really struck me: family is not an important thing. It's everything.
You know what's funny? I used to roll my eyes at quotes like that. Growing up with my dad deployed overseas and mom working double shifts, family felt more like ships passing in the night.
How did you manage that? I mean, that must have been really tough.
We got creative. Mom would leave little notes in my lunchbox, sometimes just stupid jokes or drawings. I still have some of them tucked away in a shoebox. Those tiny connections meant everything.
That hits home. Last month, I found myself doing something similar with my teenager who wouldn't talk to me. Started leaving memes on her pillow. Yesterday, she finally cracked and said, "Mom, your memes are so cringe, but keep them coming."
That's hilarious. But it brings up something real: how family dynamics keep evolving. Like my sister coming out last year. Talk about family relationships getting tested and transformed.
How did your family handle that?
Honestly, it was messy at first. Dad, with his military background, struggled. But then something amazing happened at Thanksgiving. He looked at my sister's girlfriend trying to learn our family's secret pie recipe and said, "You're doing it wrong. Let me show you how your mother-in-law expects it done."
Wow, that's beautiful. And it shows how family bonds can stretch without breaking.
But let's get real, sometimes they do break. My cousin hasn't spoken to his parents in 2 years over political differences.
That's happening in so many families now. What advice would you give in situations like that?
Something I learned in therapy: start with micro connections. Maybe just sending a photo of their grandkids' art project. No pressure, no politics, just tiny bridges.
Speaking of tiny bridges, I started this thing with my brother who I used to fight with constantly. We call it the 3-minute rule.
Okay, you've got me curious. What's that?
When either of us feels an argument brewing, we have to spend 3 minutes talking about something ridiculous first, like debating whether a hot dog is a sandwich. It's impossible to stay angry when you're having absurd conversations.
That's genius. And it probably helps break those old patterns of interaction that families get stuck in.
Exactly. Like my mother-in-law and her famous passive-aggressive comments about my cooking. Now I turn it into a bingo game with my kids. They get so excited when she says, "Well, that's an interesting way to make meatloaf."
Stop. You do not. That's both terrible and brilliant. But speaking of food, can we talk about how shared meals have changed? My family now does this thing called Kitchen Fail Friday.
What's that about?
Everyone has to try cooking something new, and we share photos of our disasters. My dad, Mr. Military Precision, made purple spaghetti last week. Purple! But instead of being embarrassed, he was proud of failing spectacularly.
That's what family should be: a safe place to fail spectacularly. Though I have to ask, how did he manage purple spaghetti?
Apparently, he thought red wine meant the whole bottle. But you know what? That disaster led to our best family video chat in months.
Let's give our listeners a challenge. Today, share your most spectacular family fail story with someone you've been distant from. Sometimes our most embarrassing moments make the best bridge builders.
And remember, perfect families don't exist. My therapist says that's like hunting for unicorns: magical but mythical.
Speaking of unicorns, want to tell them about your daughter's birthday party incident?
Absolutely not. That glitter explosion is still showing up in unexpected places. But it does remind me sometimes the biggest messes make the best memories.
That's what family's all about, creating memories, even in the chaos. Or maybe especially in the chaos.
And supporting each other through the hard stuff too. Like when my mom got sick last year, my teenager, who normally won't be seen with me in public, started making her breakfast every morning.
Those moments reveal what family really means, don't they? It's not the perfect holiday photos or the family newsletter achievements.
It's showing up. Sometimes messily, sometimes imperfectly, but showing up.
Thank you all for showing up with us today. Remember, family isn't about being perfect, it's about being present.
And sometimes it's about purple spaghetti.
Visit our website for the article and more.
And shop our Redbubble store to support us.
Until next time, keep making it a better day.